Recap. In our inaugural journey with the Sacred Blueprint, we delved deep into the warrior archetype, exploring its many manifestations across African spiritual traditions. Each chapter unfolded a tapestry of resilience, courage, and spiritual harmony, inviting us to redefine our understanding of being a warrior. We began with Ogun, the divine blacksmith from Yoruba cosmology, whose mastery in transforming chaos into tools of progress taught us that true power stems from inner strength, not aggression. His narrative inspired us to see life's challenges as opportunities for growth, urging us to forge our own paths towards transformation. Next, we encountered the eternal battle between order and chaos in the vast expanse of Dogon cosmology. Through the celestial figures of Amar and the Normal, we were reminded of our role as harmonious guardians of our inner and outer worlds, reflecting the cosmic balance in our struggles. From the spiritual realms of the Shona tradition, we learned about the Mondoro, ancestral lion spirits whose protection and guidance exemplify a holistic blend of courage and ancestral wisdom, an empowering narrative of balancing physical prowess with spiritual readiness. In Dahomey, the legendary Mino women warriors illuminated the power of community and compassion, interwoven with courage and discipline. Their initiation highlighted the profound legacy of resilience that flourishes in empathy and shared purpose, serving as an enduring testament to the strength within. Finally, the Tuareg nomads of North Africa illustrated how adaptability and wisdom guide survival in harsh conditions. Their narrative highlighted the symbiotic relationship between resilience and cultural identity, teaching us to thrive through resourcefulness and community solidarity. These stories taught us that warriors are far more than symbols of physical strength. They are embodiments of true courage, rooted in transformation, balance, and collective resilience. As we reflect on these timeless truths, we prepare ourselves to embrace the next chapter. Episode 2. The Healer, Restoring Harmony. Introduction. In the second chapter of our archetypal exploration, we transition from the realm of courage and conflict to the nurturing embrace of healing and harmony. Welcome to Episode 2, The Healer, Restoring Harmony. Here, we delve into the multifaceted role of the healer across various African traditions, understanding their sacred duty as restorers of balance, not only within individuals, but also in the communities and the vast cosmic order. Healing in African spirituality transcends the mere alleviation of physical ailments. It is a profound endeavor that bridges the spiritual and physical realms, restoring balance and aligning energies to attain wholeness. As custodians of this divine art, healers connect deeply with nature, ancestors, and universal forces, guiding individuals and communities back to harmony and equilibrium. We will journey across the rich diversity of African cultures, from the Sangomas of Southern Africa who use divination to navigate between the spiritual and earthly, to the Bwiti practitioners of Gabon who employ plant medicine to spark spiritual enlightenment and emotional healing. We will explore Kongo Cosmology's Nkisi figures, Nalu healers of Guinea-Bissau, and the storytelling traditions of the Mandinka Jalis, each offering unique perspectives on the healer's path. In this episode, we will discover how healing practices are interwoven with music, storytelling, and enlightenment itself, demonstrating a holistic approach that integrates natural cosmic wisdom. through these narratives, the healer archetype will enlighten us on the power of connection, teaching that true healing requires aligning with the forces surrounding us, ultimately restoring the unity of body, mind, and spirit. Join me as we continue on this path of exploration, seeking harmony and understanding with every step. Chapter 1. Nguni, the Sangoma's path of initiation. How do we truly heal? Is healing merely the removal of ailment, or is it the restoration of a deeper cosmic balance, a return to a primordial state of harmony? For the Nguni people of Southern Africa, the answer unfolds through the fascinating journey of the Sangoma, a spiritual healer whose path of initiation transcends physical boundaries and ventures into the metaphysical. At the heart of this mystery lies the sacred element of water, not just as a source of life, but as a portal to the divine. In Nguni diviner cosmology, water is the living embodiment of life's creative forces, a conduit linking the physical world with a profound realm of spiritual potential. The Sangoma's initiation often begins with an extraordinary journey beneath these waters, a trance or dreamlike state whereby they are transported to a parallel dimension. This world is free from suffering, a place of serene continuity with our own existence, yet imbued with unspeakable peace and authenticity. This underwater experience is a rite of passage where the healer encounters the indelible forces of life, a giant snake resting upon white clay, a fecund woman, half human, half aquatic, symbolic of fertility and creation, who imparts sacred wisdom. To the Nguni, these figures are not mere symbols but manifestations of divine essence. The snake, an incarnation of cosmic power and transformation, melds the earthly with the ethereal, guiding the novice to white clay's healing properties, springing forth rebirth and renewal. As the Sangoma surfaces from this primal encounter, reborn and coated with the earth's life-giving clay, they are endowed with remarkable abilities, the skill to heal the flesh, foresee events, and mediate between the living and the ancestors. Their role is as much about maintaining cosmic balance as it is about restoring physical health, for they recognize that the world is a tapestry of interconnected truths. Through rituals of divination using bones, they draw upon ancestral wisdom to diagnose and remedy disruptions, honoring the critical balance between ancestor and the descendant, the seen and unseen. This sacred journey of the Sangoma answers our primal question. True healing is a reconnection, a ritual reunification with the pulse of life that transcends time and identity. The Sangoma shows us that to heal is to become whole once more, to connect not just with our human essence but with the divine blueprint of creation itself. As we look forward, our journey will next take us to the heart of Fang traditions in Gabon, where the Bwiti initiation through plant medicine offers profound insight into spiritual enlightenment and psychological healing, propelled by deep ancestral connections. Join me as we continue our exploration into the myriad ways these truths resonate across human and cosmic realms. Chapter 2. Fang, Bwiti initiation and plant medicine. What does it mean to truly see beyond the veil of ordinary perception? Can enlightenment and healing emerge from states of consciousness where the boundaries between self and universe blur into nothingness? These primal questions are at the heart of the Bwiti initiation among the Fang people in Gabon, a deeply spiritual and transformative ritual pivoting upon the profound effects of iboga, a sacred plant medicine. In the Bwiti tradition, iboga is not merely a substance. It's a portal to the divine, catalyzing experiences that reach far beyond the material realm. Known as the one who has eaten, initiates ingest iboga in a profound rite of passage known as tobisi. Here, the journey begins with ingesting copious amounts of the plant, leading the initiate into a state where consciousness expands, crossing into an other world. It's in this altered state that the soul voyages to connect with divine entities, revealing the roots of life, the quintessential truths of existence. The Fang people practice this initiation not just to cure but to uncover, to enlighten. As the initiate's physical body remains grounded and protected by the guardians of the ceremony, their soul embarks on a sacred exploration, encountering visions and unraveling the mysteries of the cosmos. During this great vision, initiates gain insight and wisdom as they meet spiritual ancestors and divine forces, witnessing truths veiled from the ordinary eye. This isn't simply a hallucinatory experience. The Bwiti initiation is a meticulously orchestrated rite that synchronizes psychological conditioning, individual spiritual readiness, and community support. Before consuming the iboga, novices undergo days of fasting, introspection, and symbolic actions, fortifying their mind and spirits for the transformative journey. The community aids in this venture, not just watching over the physical form, but participating in the accompanying rites, which involve exhaustive dancing, drumming, and solemn invocations, weaving a protective and guided environment. The Bwiti ceremony unveils a potent revelation that true enlightenment lies in the conscious unraveling of one's deepest fears, guilt, and ignorance. As initiates re-emerge into waking life, reborn and bearing a new name given during their journey, they return with clarity and insight that aligns them with the intricate dance of life and spirit. This profound enlightenment is not just personal, but echoes the universal quest for understanding, bringing forth psychological and spiritual healing. Thus, Bwiti reveals that the path to healing and enlightenment is not one of mere personal discovery, but requires community, courage, and a willingness to tread the edges of mortality. The revelation here is profound. It is only through embracing the unknown and surrendering to the transformative powers of nature and spirituality that one truly grasps the full spectrum of life's meaning. As we transition from the realm of sacred vision quests of the Fang, our journey will guide us into the mystic landscapes of Kongo cosmology. Here, the art and science of Nkisi practices await, where sacred objects embody spiritual forces to maintain cosmic equilibrium. Stay with me as we continue to unravel these mystical insights across the African spiritual landscape. Chapter 3: Kongo Cosmology, Nkisi Healing Practices. What is the nature of power in healing? Can a crafted object contain not just symbolic significance, but genuine, autonomous force that serves as a conduit for wellness and protection? These captivating questions invite us into the world of the Kongo people, where Nkisi rituals fuse the tangible with the spiritual, challenging conventional distinctions between objects and beings. In Kongo cosmology, Nkisi, singular Nkisi, defy categorization as mere objects endowed with the spirits from the land of the dead. These figures become dynamic participants in their communities, channeling divine forces for healing and justice. Through ritual, a Nkisi serves as an empowered entity. It can retaliate against wrongdoers, shield loved ones, and restore harmony in chaotic circumstances. This unique synthesis of material and spirit manifests an innate understanding that life transcends corporeal bounds. The creation of Nkisi is a deeply metaphysical act. It begins as a single calabash, clay pot or figure, evolving into an enriched vessel through the incorporation of bilongo, the sacred medicines with inherent energies specifically chosen for their powers and symbolic resonance. These substances serve as the Nkisi's essence, mediating its function, be it healing or protection. Nkisi represent pathways forged between the seen and unseen realms, illustrating the belief that spirits inhabit not only ourselves but the artifacts around us. They offer insight into the interconnected realm of human experience and cosmic influence, portraying how cultural conceptions of personhood encompass both tangible surfaces and transcendent essences. When a Nganga, a healer priest, activates a Nkisi through complex rites, they call forth its spirit to imbue it with purpose, effectively transforming it into a partner in healing rituals. Through invocations, rhythms of ritual drumming, and gestures of respect, the Nkisi is treated as a revered elder, a presence that holds the potential to align the energies of community life and the individual soul. The primal revelation found in the Nkisi practice is a profound reflection on the intimate relationship between objects of power and human consciousness. Nkisi's personhood challenges our habitual understanding of reality and agency, urging us to consider a realm where the physical and spiritual merge seamlessly. This suggests that the path to true healing may lie in acknowledging our interwoven existence with all forms of life, recognizing the universe's latent energies enfolded within the artifacts we create. Having explored the intricate dance of spirit and matter in Kongo cosmology through the healing practices of Nkisi, our exploration into the realm of healing continues to unfold. Our journey now leads us to Guinea-Bissau, where the Nalu healers demonstrate the profound symbolic efficacy of medicinal plants. Within their traditions, the use of these plants is intricately linked to spiritual and symbolic and religious beliefs, reflecting a sacred relationship between humans, nature, and the divine. In this next chapter, we will delve deep into how these practices utilize the dual power of plants, both physical and spiritual, to foster comprehensive healing and restore harmony, highlighting once more the interconnected web of life that defines the human experience. Chapter 4: Nalu Healers. The symbolic efficacy of medicinal plants. How does the natural world communicate its healing wisdom to those who seek it? Can the essence of a plant transcend its physical form to become a conduit for sacred interactions between humanity, nature, and the divine? These essential questions are at the heart of the healing practices among the Nalu people of Guinea-Bissau, where medicinal plants serve as powerful symbols within a richly woven cosmology. For the Nalu, medicinal plants are more than just botanical entities. They are integral participants in a dynamic spiritual dialogue that interlinks humans with the profound energies of the cosmos. This relationship emphasizes not only the practical effects of these plants, but also their symbolic potency, deeply rooted in both pre-Islamic and Islamic beliefs. These plants, imbued with spiritual vitality, harbor the power to maintain physical health and to bridge the material with metaphysical. The Nalu healers, custodians of this sacred knowledge, perform acts that are at once practical and transcendent. In their view, each plant is a repository of divine intervention, a belief that comes from ancestral stories detailing the mystical exchange with supernatural beings, or Irans, who first bestowed this knowledge. Healing practices involve the meticulous selection and respectful harvesting of plants, honoring their interconnectedness with the community and the divine landscape from which they originate. Among these practices, we find the duality of approach between traditional and Islamically inclined healers. For the Nalu, ritualized applications of plants evoke the ancestral spirits, linking the effectiveness of remedies to their symbolic resonance and emotional significance. In contrast, marabouts, Muslim medicine men, interweave these practices with Islamic elements, using sacred verses to amplify the healing characteristics believed to be inherent in the plants. Here, the plants act as a canvas for divine words, merging sacred writings with the natural efficacy of their properties. This synthesis of belief and practice reflects a profound revelation. Healing transcends the boundaries of the individual, becoming a holistic embrace of spiritual, symbolic, and physical realms. It is a testament to the power locked within nature and the spirit, accessible to those who listen to its whispered knowledge. The symbolic efficacy of Nalu medicinal practices teaches us that true healing involves harmony with the energies that flow through every leaf and human heart, echoing the world's rhythm. As we continue, we prepare to explore the Mandinka's Griots tradition, where music and storytelling offer pathways to emotional healing. Join me as we dive deeper into the art of healing through spirit, song, and connection to one's identity and ancestral lineage. Chapter 5. Mandinka. The role of Jalis, Griots, in emotional healing. What does it mean to heal the spirit when words become medicine and music the healing balm? Can the melody and rhythm of ancient tales and truths reach into the soul, stitching together lives with threads of memory and emotion? These are the questions that lead us to the heart of the Mandinka's tradition in West Africa, where griots or Jalis serve as both custodians of history and healers of the human heart. In Mandinka culture, the griot is much more than a storyteller. They are a liaison between the past and present, reweaving the tapestries of personal and communal identity. Through song and spoken word, griots like Jaliba Kuyata leverage musicality and narratives to invoke the lineage of their ancestors and heroes, eliciting cathartic emotional responses that resonate across generations. Their art provides solace and direction, reminding individuals of their roots, purpose, and ever-present moral compass within their cultural heritage. The healing process invoked by the griot begins with words, stories, often imbued with wisdom, drawn from collective consciousness of the Mandinka people. These oral narratives are deeply philosophical, carrying the weight of history's learned virtues and cautionary tales, transforming them into emotional guidance for contemporary audiences. Each story reinforces identity, anchoring the listener amidst life's storms by threading the connections between ancestral legacies and modern struggles. Music becomes a sacred medium through which the griot breathes lives into stories. Rhythms and harmonies are chosen with precision to invoke feelings buried deep within, playing on emotions like a skillful musician strums the strings of a kora. The griot inspires reflection and action alike, with music that serves as a foundation for personal healing and community cohesion. Through the griot's melodies, Mandinka traditions find renewal, old wounds find closure, and warriors in life's battles find courage. Jaliba's talent as a griot transcends simple entertainment, serving as vessels of change where they awaken the soul's dormant powers of healing. His songs weave together the universal experiences of love, loss, joy, and adversity, providing listeners with both respite and realistic guidance. The griot invokes the collective power of memory to nurture emotional well-being, fostering a spiritual resilience essential for both personal and societal transformation. A profound revelation emerges here. Healing is not merely a process of curing ailments, but an ongoing practice of rediscovering and reasserting one's identity and place within the larger human narrative. The griot offers a voice of clarity and continuity in a world that continuously evolves but fundamentally remains connected through shared humanity. In embracing this tradition, we find that music and storytelling are age-old paths to understanding our world and ourselves more wholly. As we prepare to integrate the wisdom of this journey, the conclusion of this episode beckons, offering a holistic understanding where the threads of healing are gathered into a more profound narrative of spiritual wholeness and universal interconnectedness. Join me as I wrap up this exploration and distill the insights obtained from these diverse yet harmoniously linked traditions. Conclusion: the healer, restoring harmony. As we conclude our exploration of the healer archetype across Africa, we uncover a profound truth. Healing transcends the mere healing of bodies. It intertwines with the larger fabric of existence, harnessing the power of connection to forge links between individuals, communities, and the cosmos. The healer draws wisdom from ancestors and the natural world, serving as a conduit for restoring the balance and wholeness necessary for life's harmony. Through the Sangomas of the Nguni, we witness the spiritual journey that melds divination with the guidance of ancestral spirits, offering lessons on the connectedness of all things. The Bwiti practitioners of Gabon enlighten us with their deep immersion into the other world, achieving enlightenment and healing through sacred plant rituals. In Kongo cosmology, the Nkisi spirits serve as profound entities, imparting that healing stems not solely from physical actions, but from the spiritual intervention and balance. The Nalu healers of Guinea-Bissau remind us that plants are deeply woven into the spiritual and symbolic pathways of healing, mediating powerful engagements with cosmic energies. Lastly, the Mandinka Griots demonstrate that healing also springs from the heart and mind through storytelling and music that channel the emotions, histories, and identities necessary for spiritual rejuvenation. The journey through these traditions vividly illustrates that healing is a multifaceted and deeply spiritual endeavor. By embracing ancestral wisdom and the rhythms of nature, the healer archetype teaches us to realign with universal forces and find enrichment in the bonds connecting humanity. As we look forward to the next stage in our journey, our focus shifts to the visionary archetype. Those who channel divine insight to reveal guidance and clarity, bridging seen and unseen worlds. Join me in episode 3 as we traverse into realms of visions, dreams, and guidance from the cosmos, forging paths to understand life's mysteries more fully and paving the way for purposeful, enlightened action. Thank you for joining me. Join me again next time. This is the House of Horus, signing out.